Hey, we are Beyond the Pole on Katrina Lee. We have Oz in the house,
What up,
and
what
we
up?
have a fun-filled show tonight. I'm like super excited. Like it's gonna be totally chaos and fun.
Great.
So we weren't on last week because Buffalo had a blizzard, and I was trapped in Tampa, Florida, because I couldn't fly home, which is fine because I mean, why else would you rather be
no.
while it's like a polar vortex and negative 30 wind chills and stuff? And I was in Tampa.
You couldn't leave Tampa, you poor thing. Oh,
It was
no.
still cold
Oh, no.
though for Tampa. It was like 40 degrees. Terrible, but I mean, not negative 30.
Whatever. And you did go with like a handful of strippers. Who were
Strippers.
all bananas. Every
Bananas.
one of
They
them.
were
There's not a
nuts.
normal one of
People
them
asked me if
anywhere.
I purposely tried to find the craziest like hose I could do something with, and I'm like, I didn't. There were girls with money who said, "Hey, I can come with you."
Yo, behind your
It was
back,
not a little nuts.
me and Roxy Love had a side bet to how fast things blew up. I think mine was 12 days. I think I might have won that, Roxy. So
It escalated on the first day. So,
Yeah.
I mean, literally one of us ended up in jail. Not jail, but they were mentally arrested and put in a hospital the first day. I'm not really sure how she got home because back to the hotel because she had no shoes and she had no shirt and they didn't have her ID or a phone, but somehow she got dropped back off at Shepherd's.
Yo, hold on. So
in
you're
Clearwater.
not telling this right. She got mental hygiene arrested. She got put into custody. Yo,
Well, the problem
and
was that she
ended
wouldn't
up
get in
back there with no shirt, no shoes, no ID, back at the hotel.
No,
like
no,
nothing's
it's
going
even
on, like,
better
where's
with the
mimosa at?
IV in her, with
IV
the
in her.
stickers on her, and she had a blood pressure cuff on her arm. And I'm like, did you escape from the hospital? And her name was Jane
do you
Doe.
think?
Jane Doe from 1901 was her birthday.
Of course, she escaped
Doe.
from the hospital. I just want to know how. We need to get
I
on
don't
here
know
to
how.
ask
We
her
don't know. She
how.
doesn't know because she was so intoxicated. She doesn't
Oh
know what
my
happened.
God.
That's what happened. She really doesn't know. We'll call her later. But
next
yeah,
time-
she's going back to Tampa because she wants to re-experience it because
No!
she had to go home like right after, and she's going alone this time, which is actually kind of terrifying.
Oh my
But, yeah.
God.
It was really bizarre. I don't really know what happened, but all she had to do is I got roofied. And these
Of course
guys
you
like
did. Why
you
wouldn't
know,
you get
Of course I was
roofied?
roofied. So like within like 3 shots, I'm like on the ground. And I had to be carried to the thing, and I'm like, I'm kind of an alcoholic. I can like drink a whole bottle and like keep going, and I never pass out on the ground. But Sheila's passed out, and so she's laying on the floor in front of the hotel room, and she wouldn't get in the room because she's like, I don't know. She's like, I got felony
Oh, no.
CPS after me. I'm not going in there. I'm not walking in. And we're like, are you crazy? Like, get in the
Oh,
room.
it is.
And if there wasn't 8 police officers, 3 security guards, and 2 paramedics, I would have probably clocked her and made her like get in the room and it solved the problem. But no, she's like, I'm not getting in. And then so they took her away,
That's
and then
just
she
a
came
whole bunch of
back.
craziness,
And we don't
bro.
understand how she came back, and she doesn't know how she came back.
I,
But she's going again on her own.
I'm impressed, especially with her
There's a
like
trooper.
fortitude to go back. Like, you know what? I'm doing that again. Like you. Hats off
And
to
she
you,
loved it.
man.
She laughed so hard about it. I'm like, wow, you're like savage,
God.
savage.
Nope.
Yeah, I
No.
was like, whoa. Like the whole point was not to have chaos like that. But then it calmed down. Couple little incidences, and then whatever. I got burned by the hot
Couple
pan again,
little
so whatever.
incidences.
Life is what life is. So I got taken for over $3,000. Yay!
Jesus. Well,
Yeah.
what do you expect? Just
I
add it to
know.
the total.
I know. Just I had it. So
I got
I'm
nothing
like,
for you on this cat.
I got nothing.
zero.
Nothing. I can't say anything. It's my own fault. Like I should have known better. Everyone warned me, and basing.
We should line you up and throw
And again-
tomatoes or something at you. Like,
Yeah.
boo.
Boo, boom,
boo.
like Fozzie on the Muppets. So
Do you have a Minecraft ring on? Is that what I'm seeing right now? Let me see your Minecraft ring.
It's not. It's actually from Transylvania. My mom got it for me.
Kinda
I got
dope. Let me
size,
see
so
this thing.
It's size. But yeah,
This is
so
fire.
we had Don calling in. We had Don, and he used to own MTK Prime in multiple restaurants in Buffalo, and he's kind of catering our food today and talking about upcoming events. We have
MTK
Rocco.
is
We're getting live on the air tattoos, and he's talking about the Evergreen Memorial Garden, and we have Joel Lindley, who is at coming at the Carlson.
Yo, Joel
And he's
Lindley's
coming
a
after
funny
11
dude,
o'clock.
bro.
And he's gonna be here or do a call in. I'm not sure exactly what. But
So
it's gonna be a
TK
good time.
Prime is catering our night.
MTK Prime, yes.
MTK Prime.
But it was. But now he's got new restaurants opening, so it's all on his own. So he's here
catering
now.
tonight?
He's setting up. He's here.
Good.
So he dropped his keys in the elevator shaft
my
because
God.
we're always a shit show. So yay!
That's so special, my man.
We can't do anything normal ever. And we have lots of porn stars coming up.
We have porn
this
stars
month,
coming, huh?
and
Jesus.
it's going to be a great show. I'm excited. Lots of
My
activity.
stomach hurts for this whole episode. I don't know why, but something weird's going to happen. I feel it. They're plotting against me.
My whole week was messed up. I'm like, I just want my eyelashes done. I'm like, just fix them. They're getting done tomorrow. I'm getting my hair finally done, and everything will fix. I'll feel fresh like myself. I'm like, God. Finally.
Eyelashes do that to you? I feel eyebrows do that to me. Like, oh, my eyebrows are crispy. I'm ready to go.
Mine all fell out. I'm like in Florida, the water and stuff. I'm like, I need them done. Like, everyone was busy. I'm like, and reschedule is. They're all supposed to be done yesterday. They're all like canceling. Like, let's try this day. I'm like, no, I need them done.
Yo, I made my poor mom's eyebrows fall out. I stressed her out so bad.
Sure. She's probably pulling out little clumps. Pull them out
Poor
clumps.
thing, just poof
Like, you
off.
evil child of mine. Stop. No, but we're going to kind of
Poor
song break,
thing.
and we're going to call Dawn with the sex toy of the week.
All right.
Welcome back. We're Beyond the Pole Radio, 106.3 WRFC LP Rochester, rochesterradio.com. I'm Katrina Lee. We have Oz in the house. And now
What up?
we're going to have Dawn Marie from ForePlayBuzz.com with the sex toy review of the week. So let's get started.
Well, I have to say that made-up holiday for people who like each other still is coming.
Ooh,
Valentine's
Valentine's.
Day.
Ew. I'm already disgusted by it, but whatever.
So if you still like one another and you haven't, spit in their cereal, I have a gift for you.
Ooh.
It is the teaser kit.
Teaser
What it does is
kits.
it gives you $300 to play in product with your partner. It really gives you a chance to push your limits and test your limits, or if you're just bored of being with the same old person, add a little bit of excitement to it. It's only $99. It has over $325 in product. And if you guys buy it from this show, I'll throw in another, $50 worth of product free. So
Awesome.
you're going to get $375 in product for $99.
That's a lot of
Just
sex
put in
toys.
the comments.
Why need a man? You can just have sex with
Come
yourself.
on, don't throw us away like that, man. Just because you burnt your same hand on the same pan over and over again, don't throw us all in the fire with that, all right?
Well, the nice thing about toys is, they're STD free, and you're guaranteed to get off every time.
And they don't cheat on you. You can just chuck them in your drawer. You know where they belong.
Wow.
They don't venture out and hop into other girls like critters,
Yeah, and it doesn't want to cuddle with you afterwards. It's not going to lie about its size.
I think you got
Yeah,
that
you know
mixed
what
up,
you're in
Dawn.
for. You know what you're
It's a
getting.
toy. Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's the beauty of toys.
I'm all about the toys now. I
Dawn's
don't
like
need
a
that.
man with ginormous breasts. She's like, you want to cuddle with me? No cuddle with me. Get away.
Yeah,
Got mine. Leave me
I
alone.
missed you down there. It was different.
Dawn's awesome.
But you should be here. You'd have so much fun. We're doing live tattoos on the air and all this crazy stuff tonight.
Yes,
You wanna
Dawn.
know, the funny thing is, the people around here, me and Katrina are actually the normal ones.
I know.
So,
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I found out with being in the community. I'm actually the good one.
Yo,
Because we're open. We don't
Yeah.
lie. We have no shame. We say how it is. These other people have
Exactly.
closet
We put
secrets
it
and
out there.
fetishes.
They're all doing it
You want to
behind
hear
closed
something?
doors.
I'm actually a
disturbing.
cuddler. I like cuddling.
I like
It's like my thing. I'm a professional cuddler. I do my
God,
thing.
That's why I bought a dog.
I
you know?
do. I love cuddling.
I placed a hot pan for a dog. I was like, oh, it's
It's
like.
not a bad trade, though.
I told him we had to fight over it, but yeah.
Guys say they want to cuddle just because they want a weak woman who's going to be like, oh.
No, I don't
rub
care
my
anything
back.
about that. I just
Wow.
like to cuddle. I see
Do you
better.
like being
Sure,
spooned or,
it's
spooning
style.
someone? It all
I like
depends.
spooning, but once in a while, like, I'll take a cute girl on my back. You know what I'm saying? My girl's got me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine.
So, Dawn, I was looking online, and they have this thing going on right now that you can take and put your ex's name to the zoo, and they put his name as a
the
cockroach,
cockroach.
and then they
Yo,
eat
I've
him.
seen that.
But it's all online, so
knew
it
we were
was
gonna
free
talk
with no
about that.
donation. And now I'm like millions of people because all on Sirius and everywhere are doing it. So my friend Frank, and he owns Bad Drip, has monkeys, and I'm like, can we just feed him worms and put our ex's name on it and do it personally ourselves? So yeah, Petey and Ron are gonna be just eaten alive by monkeys. They already okayed it.
Oh, my God. You are-
I love the
oh, my
idea. I'll
guys
help
are
feed the
shot.
monkeys.
With your luck, you'd end up with poisoning of some kind. It'd end up in
I know.
True
Trying to
that.
kill a monkey.
So,
My friend Lewis is looking it up to make sure that the monkeys can't get sick off of it. You know, like, let's
Wait,
feed
how's
it.
your
I'm like, we
leg?
can make money off of it.
is your leg any better?
Yeah, it's slowly healing. We're getting there. Little by
I've been
little.
thinking of you.
Yeah, now I'm
Thank
starting to
you.
get paranoid about the tattoos. I haven't had a tattoo since I was 18.
It
Now I'm like, oh god, oh god.
Her leg looked like one of the Infinity Stones last time I saw the scab. It was like this big yellowy jewel type scab. I went,
Hole.
whoa.
A big
It was-
hole in
it was
the
just
leg.
funky looking, man.
We're healing.
It
We're
was
getting there.
awful.
It looks
You'd understand their concern if you'd seen the
It's
hole.
a religious. God damn it,
But
Katrina.
yeah, so thank you. Why don't you remind everyone your website, and then we'll cut into
The
break and get ready
website
for
is the
tattooing.
number 4, PLAYBUZZ.com. And if you order off this show, just write Katrina or Beyond the Pole or anything like that, show, just give me a hint in the comments. It's from here. And I'll make sure that you have $375 in product for only $99.
That's a fantastic
Perfect.
deal.
What a great deal.
PlayBuzz.com. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you
guys.
so
It was
much.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Dawn.
You're
Good talking to you.
awesome person.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye-bye.
So yeah, I'm like all excited. My exes are
Jesus.
going to be cockroaches and be eaten by meerkats and monkeys.
That is kind of cool. I will give it that. You know what? I'm
It
reading
popped on my
this
Facebook
article.
feed. I'm like, this is amazing. Like, who doesn't want to do that? So little Ron and Peter, my animals. Like, why not? Like,
I was running through Facebook.
I
and
wish,
see
like,
it,
you
and
know,
I'm like,
some angry badger, honey
knew
badger
it.
would like just bite their dicks off. But I mean, you know, whatever.
Yo, chill. No, it doesn't have to go there, man. Right to the dick. Come on.
Right off the package. You know, then they're kind of useless in life for anyone.
Jesus.
But yeah, we're gonna kind of song break and get ready for on the air tattoos and hearing about the Memorial Garden. Hey, welcome back, Ruby on Pool Radio. I'm Katrina Lee. We have Oz.
What up, what up?
And we have Donnie. And we have Rocco from the Evergreen Memorial Garden who does tattoos. And we're going to have live tattoos while we're on the air going on. I just want to give a quick little shout out to the Pennsylvania Cannabis Festival. I will be a host and guest DJing during their music station
You're kidding.
and promoting it. Yeah, so
That's
it's
awesome.
PENNKCANNA fest.com. And I don't know what it is because I don't think weed is legalized in Pennsylvania, but it's a big pot festival there.
Which is awesome because if you're DJing back there, that means I get free unaccess passes or access passes to
Yeah.
everything. I can just roll around like, hi, I'm awesome.
Right,
chilling,
right.
chilling.
3 stages, 15 musical acts, art, speakers, 250 plus vendors, the best food, hiking. Obviously, the best food. I mean, who doesn't want to have the munchies and
Right.
eat good?
For sure.
Hiking, drums, functional glass competition. I'm not really sure what functional glass competition is.
Maybe
but
like glass.
maybe something like corning or
No, man.
how to blow like good looking bongs and buy them. I'm not sure, but Oz is gonna be the first to get tattooed. I'm getting a little nervous, so I'm gonna do it after him. So I'm like, Oz can step up to the plate and do it. So we're gonna
Yep.
hear more about it. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting the smiley face that Ozzy Osbourne has on his kneecap.
yeah, I'm getting a little heart on place of my dermal that got ripped out by an 18-year-old at Playmates who was, what is this? And pulled it out. So I like the dermals and the dimples, and I want it as a lifetime commitment. So
And
at least the tattoos won't get caught on clothing and be an issue.
And if we have time, I'm gonna get the one nightclub logo and possibly the Photo City Improv logo.
Wow, so I was going crazy on the tattoos.
I'm with
like,
it. They're small.
I had to want one for a while and think mine's real small. Mine will be tiny, tiny. It's fine. I'm like getting a little nervous. I'm like, oh my god, it's been 18 years. I'm like, oh, is it gonna hurt?
Somebody asked if I'm going to get meaningless tattoos. I have 2 X's on me already. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. You got a couple years in the
Yeah,
game. I
okay.
feel like
Just
if
cover
you
it
date
up.
me for a couple years, you deserve some space. You got that. I got you covered. No worries. So, yeah.
No ex's names. My ex-husband wanted me to do that. I'm like, no. Thank God.
I'm with mistakes.
Hey, you know, there's no mistake. You own it and you celebrate it and have fun. So
Absolutely.
we're having a great time. It's gonna be fun. So I guess we're gonna start the tattooing now. So I'm not sure. I thought
Let's
initially
get
he'd be in the
it.
microphone and be talking about the Evergreen Memorial Garden while he's like tattooing you, but I just don't think that's realistic
No.
anymore. No, I'm looking at
You
the
can- you can
situation,
talk like crap.
but I can talk while he's doing it enough. But
Sit right there. I just gotta
so
take
we're
a
gonna
picture.
start the tattoos.
I want it to be accurate, so I gotta. See
Yeah, it's gonna be accurate. He's gonna do it, but
On your phone?
yeah.
Actually,
So
Gary.
we're here. We're gonna do on the air tattoos, and we had Donald. Why don't you talk, Donald? Talk about your new restaurant plans and tell us about your background. We had Donnie in the house.
Well, I'm born and raised in Buffalo. I've
Okay.
definitely operated many restaurants around Western New York. The last one was MTK and MTK Prime, which is in the Wyndham Garden Hotel currently, which will be being changed.
I had a lot of drunk and fun
Little bit.
experiences with you there.
Those restaurants, by the way, are
You were there.
freaking fire.
Amazing.
I usually don't tell about any of the
Amazed.
guests that are there, but
I admit it. I have
it's
no
like
shame.
Vegas. So what happens at the Wyndham stayed at the Wyndham.
Yes.
But I'm currently working on a new project with my partner Kevin O'Connell Jr. and we're opening up 2 new restaurants. Well, they're actually in a food hall, which is in the Outlet Mall in Niagara Falls. And
Okay.
we're doing barbecue is going to be the one, and
Nice.
it's going to be called Wood Fire and Smoke. And then the second one is going to be called CUCINA LOCALE,
Okay.
which is going to be it's going to be kind of an interesting play on an Italian deli and butcher shop that we're working on.
That's
So it's going to
cool.
be a little bit different, kind of stepping out of my comfort zone from full service restaurants into more of a fast service, different type of pace, which I'm actually really excited for because I'm a little burnt out from what I was doing before.
Yeah, you worked on nonstop. You didn't really have a break or anything. It was probably exhausting and draining.
Yeah, 2 years was I worked very hard there, and then a couple of years at the other place. And not that I'm looking for a break because I'm not going to get a break when these places open, but I'm looking to do something different, and it's going to be refreshing and
Yeah.
a lot different than what I'm typically used to.
Are you going to have to work the same amount of hours or more?
I don't know.
I know
We're-
when you're like, I'm one of those workaholics, and when I own it, like, I want to be there all the time, and I don't trust others. So
I'm
I
kind of the
understand.
same way, so I'm definitely going to be there probably all the time. I hate to say, but I know myself, and leopards don't change their spots or stripes, however you want to call it.
I'm just getting ready for his knee tattoo. He's like, I'm going for it.
Oh, I know.
Boom.
I don't know if I could do one. I'm gonna watch though. It's gonna be fun.
You don't know if you want random impulsive tattoos?
Well, I have one picked out, but we're gonna see. Might get wood, fire, and
do it,
smoke
yeah.
across my back. I don't know.
Come on, something.
Well, no, I'm thinking wood, fire, and smoke maybe.
Get someone's initials on you, and you're like, damn, I regret that now. Whoops, that was a mistake. Oh my gosh, now I see what it looks like. That's kind of cute. It's not really.
It's
Huge smiley face.
so ugly.
It's so ugly.
Oh my
You're
God, it's like a
tattooing
clown.
on
That's
yourself.
great.
Like,
That's awesome.
it's great. So earlier, I went with Don. We went to Knox in Rochester, which is a great bar. It's Harry Potter themed. Very fun. I love them there. And the girl who is there actually has a radio show on her own. So we had a great conversation. And we're starting to actually do the live tattoos on air. So Rocco is in the house. He's Rocco Stagnito.
What up,
Did I say it
Rocco?
right?
Oh my God, you got my name right.
I did. Okay, I said it right. I was like double checking. But he started opening the Evergreen Memorial Garden. It was his idea because his son passed there, and he took it over. And then he lets others, and they're putting all different like gardens to memorialize people who passed away from the opioid addiction, which is awesome. And I'm all about it. So, and then sadly enough, while he already started the product, he lost another child to the same kind of epidemic, which is tragic. And he's healing the best way. He's making these gorgeous roses. So you can find them on Facebook. They're gorgeous. And he just started them like in the past week with Fimo type clay, and he's cooking them. And they're really neat. It's great, arson. So I'm all about it and helping his cause. He had a radio show on here for a while. What was the radio show? I forgot. It was what was your radio show, Rocco?
Rage and Redemption.
It was Rage and Redemption Radio. It was on Wednesdays. It started at 10 o'clock until like 12. And I remember I helped him out one of the first ones.
Yeah, we were on a
Yeah.
show together.
Yeah, and he was great. And that's when I met him. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so fun. I can't wait to work with you more. And he's just a awesome person working for a great cause. And now he's tattooing Oz's leg right here in the studio. It's crazy. Like, we're doing this live on the air. So I'm up next. So it's kind of frightening. But we're the Evergreen.
Don't worry, I won't feel a thing.
Yeah, right. You won't feel a thing. But for the Evergreen Memorial Garden, like,
I'll just
Beyond the Pole raise money.
you know what I mean?
Beyond the Pole Radio raised money, and we we set it up, and we got him an animal waste receptacle. So if your animals visit their loved ones and they poop, you can pick it up and dispose of it the proper way. And then we're gonna get a statue. Honestly, he's cringing in terror, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm next. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Mine's really small, so I had back dermals, and an 18-year-old at Playmates thought it was like, he's like, what's this? And he pulled it out, and it ripped out, and it bled everywhere. And he's like, thought it was like glitter on me. So I really like back dermals. I'm like, I think I want a lifetime commitment of it, so why not get it tattooed? So I'm gonna have a small heart colored in with blue. But like Oz looks like he's in suffering. It scares me.
Kneecap's done.
It looks scary. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I had enough alcohol to knock out this like look of pain. Holy cow! Like, but it's gonna be fun. So, lots of things going on. Valentine's Day upcoming. Ew, who really cares about it? But whatever. So I had a crazy vacation in Florida, like absolutely crazy. And the first day, my one girlfriend was mentally arrested, and they took her away. And then she had like a blood pressure cuff on. And she had IV, and she still had like the EKG stuff on her. And she came back to the room 5 hours later. But if she went in the room, she would have been arrested. She doesn't know what happened. We don't know how she got back. No one knows anything. Like, I think you escaped. I'm like, did you escape? She doesn't know. So her parents made her come home, and they flew her back. And then she came back, and she's like, I'm going to Tampa tomorrow. So we're going to do a quick call-in with her. Because she's going to be like, I can't, oh my God. This is so crazy. It's kind of distracting. It's like Life Without Shame back in the day in the 90s. Like, that's what I want. But, yeah. I think we one-upped Howard Stern. I don't think he ever got a live tattoo on the air. It's great. But, Gary, why don't you throw in a song, and we shall proceed.
My sweat is sweating right
Hey,
now.
Oz, we're almost done with the practicing. Outline that colored in blue, right?
Hey, welcome back. We're Beyond the Pole Radio, and I'm your host, Katrina Lee. And I'm going to get tattooed on the air right now by Rocco, which is crazy. But he owns the Evergreen Memorial Garden in Rochester, and is for people whose lives are lost to opioid addiction. And it's beautiful. It's a great cause. It's a heavy using area, and now they're making it into something special. So, I mean, I'm all about it, and I'm all about helping my friends, and I'm actually helping raise funds, and I donated several things, like I got an animal waste area, pet waste control area, and then I have a statue that's going to be made, too, because we didn't want to dedicate the, where the poop goes to any of the dancers, but I lost a lot of friends to the opioid epidemic, so... I'm like, he's right behind me now. I'm starting to get nervous. I'm like, I shouldn't be, but I am. But we have Don in the house, and Gary's here, and they can talk about different stuff. But I had a crazy trip in Florida, got back, and now it's getting a little crazier. So this is what Beyond the Pole is. It's like insane. It's fun. Good
It
times.
never stops, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't stop. I'm getting nervous. I hear all this like shaking and stuff behind me. I'm like, oh my God. I haven't had a tattoo since 18. It's been a while.
What kind of tattoo are you going to get, Katrina?
In a heart, yeah, right. A heart. I have back dermals, and they reject, so you don't get to keep them that long, obviously. And an 18-year-old pulled them out at Playmates because he didn't know what it was. And he's like, "What's that?" It's like glittery and pretty. And then I don't know if I can do this on the radio. Someone else got to talk.
Yeah.
Gary, you got to talk.
I think you should
I
get
don't
one
know
of
if
your
I can.
mom on there. If it's something.
I know, I like
Mom's
it, someone else
sister's
talk.
name. Yeah.
Yeah.
So look at her. I don't know if
It's
she's going to be able to
11:11
do
according
this.
to
Look at her.
Facebook. Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
I've done it. I
yeah.
had tattoos when I was younger. And I had the piercings that are really short. And this is a small tattoo. It's like to be short and quick.
So, Dom, what kind of food are they serving at your restaurants
Yeah.
now?
Oh, well,
Yeah, let's talk
well,
about food
I have
or
to say,
something.
I'm looking at what Gary's
I know it's
drawing,
distracting.
and
Wait,
it's going to
let's
be
talk about food.
fantastic.
Talk about food.
But the food that we're serving right now,
Talk about food.
We're not open yet. We're going to be open up in late spring. We're doing a barbecue concept that's going to have the best barbecue in Western New York, including Rochester. And I know there's a lot of competition for barbecue places here in Rochester, but
There's a lot in Rochester. They
There
have
is.
like sorry, barbecue. Yeah.
Kevin and I are going to blow it away. And
I'm sorry if you already-
you guys are going to have to come
Sticky
down and check
lips.
it out.
Sorry if you already mentioned this, but where are they located? In Niagara Falls,
all
right?
I think so.
we're
Okay.
We're actually going to be
Yeah.
located right in front and center of the outlet mall, and right there. So it's
I
That's
feel it.
cool.
you
It's okay.
can't
Yeah.
you can't miss us if you're going shopping at the outlet mall, or if you're coming from Canada, wherever you're listening
Oh
from.
yeah, I'm getting
or,
tattooed right now.
Oh my God.
I feel the burn. It's really weird. It's different.
So,
I'm
Don,
talking on the radio as I'm being tattooed. and told not to move.
So Don, is this got a nice bar where we can go to
I try
like
not
4 in the
to.
morning too, or what?
Yeah, there's going
Well,
to be.
Don will secretly keep it open till 4 in the morning. I'm
there's
sure.
my-
There's going to be.
I like them
There's going to
guys.
be 2 bars there, and
I-
there's going to be. It's going to be very similar to a food hall if you've ever been to like either Boston, like the Quincy Market, or out in New York at like the Fulton Fish Market. So it's going to be very similar to something
I
like
don't
that. It's gonna
dine
be
like Katrina.
a lot of different places, different bars, different things, and
There's a food hall in Rochester across from the House of Guitars.
Oh yeah.
And it's really cool right there. And it's like dining. And they have all different restaurants and stuff. And then people go there. And it's kind of cool.
That's
so I
cool.
like the concept.
thank you.
I forgot what it's called.
I don't know either.
I don't.
Oh my god,
yeah, I, don't know
I
what
forgot because I'm
is
getting
either.
tattooed.
You're
and
getting
like, I have a
tattooed.
needle in my back.
I hope he spells my name
and it kind
right.
of hurts.
It's going to be
But I
okay.
can do this.
You
It's
got
fine.
this. You got this.
We're making this.
Do
happen.
your parents know you're getting this tonight?
No, my mom would freak out.
I
Your
think
outline is done, young lady.
Yay, my outline's done.
they did sign a consent form earlier. I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, once you get done, then you're just like, numb. It's easy. So the fake ID, yeah. I'm like, I just turned 18. No, but yeah, like crazy, but
Yeah. Well, so now he's got to color it in.
yeah, he's got color.
Sounds
in it.
more painful to me.
Gary, you're next.
I'm next.
So I did it, and then it's your turn next.
I honestly would do it. I just don't
Oh,
know
he's
what I
coloring
would
it
do.
in. He's coloring it in. So he does the Evergreen Memorial Garden, and you can get all different little displays, but they're trying to coordinate it better so it's all matching and like coordinated and looks beautiful. And it's great. I'm all about it. I help them raise money for the cause. I'm going to do more now when spring comes. It's hard in the winter to raise money for a garden
Hey,
or get funds. So
about the, we got an event on the 31st.
they have an event on the 31st at Pineapple Jack's.
It's called Steaks Fest 1.
Steaks Fest 1.
Celebration of the kids' lives and raising money to go to the garden so that we can maintain it this year.
That sounds really good.
Taking care of it, you know?
We got to
Steaks
get
Fest.
that put on our website so that we know.
We will. We'll share it.
Facebook page. She is squinting right now, like
Oh
you
my
wouldn't
God,
believe.
This is great. I got pictures. Don't worry.
Oh, good. We'll be able to show everybody this.
Like it's
She's-
fun. This is fun.
She's still smiling.
I wanted this. Like
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh wow, it's great. I knew it hurt a little bit, but getting the piercing hurts. But I mean, it's like 1 minute. And
when
then
it's
done.
the piercings falling out, it even
and they
hurts
fall out
more.
when the
yeah.
guy pulled it out. It was bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this doesn't fall out, so you're good.
it's permanent. I want it. I want it like a legit thing for a long term. So I'm like, let's do it on the radio. Why not? Like I want to one up Howard Stern. He never got a live tattoo on the air. We are now. so
Probably not.
Both of us. No. I looked up into it. So yeah. But we have a lot of Howard listeners, so I'm like gonna keep up with it. So
So
I think it's a good time for a song break, Gary.
it sounds great.
Tonight, nice to be here. I am glad to see they just overturned the don't ask, don't tell policy to allow gays to join the military. I never understood that anyway. But people are homophobic. Like, well, these men live together. How do you shower in front of a gay guy? I don't know. How do you eat a sandwich in front of a fat guy? Just because he wants a piece doesn't mean you have to give it to him. I got hit on by a gay guy. It made me angry. Not because he was gay, because he was ugly. I'm shallow. I'm not homophobic. Having a rough week. I got kicked out of a casino the other day. I'm playing blackjack. There's a guy playing next to me with a prosthetic arm. I'm like, hey, buddy, haven't you lost enough? You don't appear to be the lucky type. Then I get arrested playing paintball. Can you believe that? Yeah, it turns out you're supposed to play with other people who know they're involved. Got a ticket for not wearing my seatbelt. I don't wear my seatbelt. Why should I? I have no health insurance. No car insurance, no driver's license. If I crash my car, I can't afford to survive. It sucked being trapped inside my car, pinned up against the dashboard, yelling at people, "Don't cut me out, you will not be paid for this!" Let the car burn, please. Let it burn. I'm about to die. Move along. We have crazy laws. In America, you have to be 21 to drink alcohol, only 18 to star in a porno movie. That makes sense. Imagine that 18-year-old girl that first time in a porno said, "Oh my God, that was rough. Can I get a beer?" Nope. You're not ready for that. Broke too, man. I was at Burger King the other day. Did you know a Whopper with cheese is 40 cents more than a regular Whopper? Forget that. I bring my own cheese. Oh, hell yeah, I'll bring some extra slices, do a little business. Like walking up to people in line, yo, cuz. You getting the Whopper with cheese? Well, why don't you let me choose that hamburger for you? Yeah, what's up, player? I got your cheese. I hate being broke. I had to buy a washing machine. I couldn't afford it brand new when I went to the Salvation Army. I got one for $100. It leaked all over the place. I took it back. You know what they told me? Guys like, well, we can't give you your money back, but we'll give you store credit. What, $100 at the Salvation Army? All right. How about for $30, I'll take the left side of the store. Did you ever notice the employees in the Salvation Army? Don't they look like second-hand people? Think they've been marked down once or twice? Got left in the overnight box too long. I don't know. I shouldn't make fun of people. I use food stamps. Well, I'm not on welfare. I buy them from someone that needs money for crack. Out great. He needs drugs, I need food. Who's the victim? Right? Except I'm self-conscious. I always tell the cashier, look, these are my food stamps. Forget that. I bought these off a crackhead. I got a job. I work for my money. Want to buy some cheese? I'm a practical joker. This is my favorite joke. I go to a gun shop, ask to see some handguns. They'll race them across the counter. I'll just pick one up and go, Nah. Let me try that one. Yeah, that feels good. Does that look good to you? Go ahead and wrap that up for me. Oh, and give me one bullet. I'd like to charge that, please. Guy's like, we're going to need cash for that. Fine, I'll pay cash. I don't care, but now I want 2 bullets. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Hi, guys. Hello, Rochester. I'm Rocco Stagnito, and I just got done tattooing Oz and Katrina. It was pretty hilarious. If it was a TV show, you would have got a little bit more of a kick out of it because they're squirming all over the place, and but she did all right. But I wanted to thank Katrina and Oz and everybody for giving me a chance to get on the show and pitching what the little projects we got going on. Those of you who don't know me, I lost 2 sons to overdoses in 2 years, and Joey just passed in the end of September, and Tony was in October of 2016. But since then, we've been doing a lot of projects, trying to fight the battle and all that kind of stuff. And really what's it evolved into is we have what's called the Evergreen Memorial Garden. You can find it on Facebook and check out everything about it. Well, we took the spot where my son Tony actually died, and it was just a mess with a zombie house. It was filthy and just horrible. And we were able to get the house torn down, and now I'm in charge of it now. The city gave me basically the responsibility of it. So we turned it into a garden. And it started off with just me, and I planted 1 rose bush in memory of my kid. and it grew last year into. I think we have close to 200 people being represented.
That's
there.
amazing.
There's names all over the place. There's probably 20, 25 actual like spots, that people come and plant their own little section. But there's also a bunch of people that just have their names there on a rock or something like that. So it went from one person to almost 200 in one season. So what we're doing is I just decided to focus on that a little bit more this year, and I think the kids. Our loved ones deserve the best. So, we want to raise enough money to do it right. Last year was basically scraping up money just to cut the grass and stuff like that. So that brings me to what I'm doing now is I actually just on kind of by mistake I discovered I was screwing around one day and I bought a little thing of clay and I started messing around with it and I made a flower and came out really cool. So I showed it to a couple people, and all of a sudden everybody wanted one. So I've been making flowers and selling them, and I'm using them. I'm using the money to bank up so that we can take care of the garden properly this season. So this is my chance for a pitch. So anybody who wants one, check them out on. You can either look on my page, which is by my name, Rocco Stagnito, or I actually have another page. Oh, yeah, the Etsy page. It's under Stag's Dad Creations. But you can just check out my page.
It's for a good cause, everyone.
And,
for a really great cause.
I'm just trying to get some money together so that we can do things right. Our kids deserve to be able to plant some nice bushes and
you're representing,
So that's
and
where
healing
I'm at.
too. The garden helps heal.
Yeah, it's been incredible. All the people that come out to me, the people who are involved in it they're kind of like hardcore members. They're there all the time, and it's
Becky from Stores and everyone. Like they're just great people.
Yeah, it's helping a lot of people.
It's a tragedy, but I mean they're doing the right thing to help others be aware, so it doesn't keep repeating. Hopefully, this cycle.
And I'm told that it's become kind of a different kind of icon in the city where one of the neighbors told me that the addicts, when they walk by there, they do the sign of the cross when they walk by the garden and stuff like that. They treat it with respect. Nobody messes with it. It's pretty cool.
Amazing.
So I mean, I look at it like it's probably giving them some hope too when they walk by. Thinking one side they're saying, man, all these people, the reality of how many people are dying, but it also shows the neighborhood that there's people that, them people weren't just zombies. They were real people with real families that loved them, and you know what I mean. It brings some humanity to the whole crisis.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to jump on real quick and be able to say that to you guys.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate being able to be here, and
we had fun. We got tattoos.
Fun. You guys are a lot of fun.
Street trays and
makes me miss having my show, but maybe someday we'll do another one. But right now I'm just concentrating on the garden, and so like doing the roses in the garden. That's my thing. So if anybody wants one, please check it out. And
it's on my Facebook at Katrina Lee. I'm pretty visible on Facebook, and I tagged him in it, and you can go share it or go to him. So
yep, and it's a good cause.
I got my own rose today. So
I'm not buying a Cadillac or nothing with it. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but yeah, she got it. She got it. Look, here it is, right here. Do you see it? Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh crap, we're on the radio again, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm like.
Anyways, thank you guys. I'm gonna get out of here, but I just want to say hi. Tell you guys about what we're doing and stuff. So
spectacular.
Be good, Rochester. We love you.
Thank you, everyone. We're going to do one song break, and then I will wrap up the show. Thank you, WRFZ, LP, Rochester, RochesterRadio.com. Hey, I'm Katrina Lee. You're listening to Beyond the Pole Radio. And we had a clip from Joe Lindley, who is at Comedy at the Carlson. He's there today, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. He comes back on and off, and he does cruise trips all over, and he's amazing. He was on MTV and multiple other sources. He's hysterical. So the clip is great. It talks about all different stuff. And I was actually tattooed live on the air, which is crazy. We had Rocco from the Royal Evergreen Garden. We had Dawn, who is opening restaurants in Buffalo. And it was kind of wild. Oz now at One Night Club. But, I mean, what a night. Spectacular. Now, so Dylan Harper, the porn star, she won the Prettiest Ussy, most popular female porn star, and top solo performer in 2018 Pornhub. and she's gonna be at New York Showgirls from February 22nd to 23rd. And the meet and greet is going to be at Video Liquidators in Elmwood, and that's going to be Saturday the 23rd. So you can meet her and get your porn stuff autographed by one of the sexiest porn people you can find. She's newer. I actually didn't watch one of her porns, so now I have to like research it and look it up. I'm more a fan of like Tori Black and I don't know, Katie Morgan, stuff like that. But this, I think, was one of the most wild shows we've ever had. It was a great time. We never did so much. I mean, live tattoos on the air, patisserie trays, like everything. It was like absolutely insane. I love radio. I love acting. I'm doing Odd Man Rush, and we're filming out in Utica all this week. And I'm a hockey player's wife. And it's my 14th SAG-AFTRA film that I'm involved in, and it's all new to me since I've been happily divorced. And Valentine's Day is coming up. Our show is on Valentine's Day next week. And there's these specials that you can get everywhere. So you can take a cockroach and name it after your ex, and they will feed it to meerkats and monkeys, and the monkeys and them will eat it, and they'll put it at the El Paso Zoo with the ex's name on it so everyone knows who it was, like chomp, chomp, chomp. Like, you know, and I think that's fabulous. I absolutely donated money for the cause. So Petey and Ron are going to be eaten alive. Their heads hopefully bit off first, and then their dicks. So, it's going to be a wonderful time. But I am Katrina Lee. We're Beyond the Pole Radio. You can find us on YouTube, Beyond the Pole with Katrina Lee on YouTube. And you can find us Beyond the Pole Radio or Beyond the Pole. On Facebook, we have 2 pages now. We're both building them up. One is held hostage. And I'm Katrina, KATRINA-LE, or KATRINA-LELE on Facebook. And I have a new site called the Katrina, KATRINA-LE.com, where you can pay and see naughty pictures of myself. And you can special request what you want. So thank you for tuning in. We're Beyond the Pole Radio. We're 106.3 WRFC LP Rochester. And we're Beyond the Pole. And we're on every Thursday from 10 o'clock till midnight. Oh, yeah, that's us. And you can find us all over different stations across the world. Thanks to the Armed Forces Network. Peace.